You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan. This is a Patriot channel, so if you're not Patriot, please exit the channel. On today's episode, I know I've been gone for a couple of days now, but just came out with a little, hay fever. Doesn't feel that well. Spring. There are pollens in the air, and I'm a victim of pollen. Allergies. So if you hear me sniffing, that's the reason why. Today I want to bring up the fact that on the news today is that Facebook is up to their shenanigans again by banning people, and I just want to give my views on this. What happened, what is going to lead to, what the hypocrisy of this. If you are not aware and you've been living under a rock for the past day, right? Facebook came out and started to ban Laura Loomer, Alex Jones. Alex Jones has already been banned. Laura Loomer, Alex Jones, Maya Yiannopoulos, and just to throw in there to make themselves not to be biased, they throw in Louis Farrakhan as well, right? So... So what do I think about this? What I think about this is just infringing our free speech. That's basically it. Because what's going on in the in the spin right now, all these media, all these stupid talk shows, right? What bothers me the most is when these women, like for instance Anna Navarro for, I don't know, The View, right? All these women on The View say it's a good thing to spreading lies, right? But the thing is, the thing that they don't understand is that, yes, they're Facebook are censoring these people, right? But where does it end, right? They don't understand that if they could ban Laura Loomer, Paul Joseph Watson, Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, right? That means they could censor you if they could turn their back on you, right? How do you know they're not going to censor you next? It's basically totalitarian. That's what it is. It's thought police. Mark Zuckerberg gonna come out of nowhere and think he could control people's thoughts. He could decide what's suitable and what's not suitable for people to listen to, all right? So he could control people's thought, persuade people. That's the reason why. And the reason why they're doing this, right? The reason why they're doing this is because the election is coming up. They figure they better have a strong grasp on the situation now than they would have a few months in the future, right? This is what they're doing. They try to stifle opinions. All right, they try to stifle point of view, right? The way to get people to think is to hear multiple point of views, and this is which the liberal don't understand. This is liberal ideology, all right? Liberal 101, communism 101. What do? They control your thoughts. They control the opposition, right? They control what you think, what you hear. That's textbook communism. Control. This is what liberals don't understand. This is what these kids don't understand. These kids are in this at the communist university and all that stuff, right? Communist university colleges, right? They don't understand that what they're being taught to is they're being controlled by them, by their cultural Marxist professors, all right? And they use a platform like Facebook. It's total control. They're already showing you what they can do. They're stifling information. They're preventing information from going through. Not just only Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, right? Instagram, all that social media platform. They're preventing information from going through, right? The weakest point to a society is a society that don't think, right? What's better way to get people thinking? By hearing multiple views, multiple angles, perspective. That's how you get people to think, right? What's dangerous to this establishment is that the most dangerous thing for them is to lose control and get people to think. When they get people to think, they lose control of people. This is what they're doing. They try to get back control of you guys, all right? This is what they're trying to do, to get back control. This is what Facebook is doing. Trying to get back control, all right? By preventing different ideas and thoughts. All right, not just Facebook, but other platforms are doing this, right? Laura Loomer, for example, she's been banned from Twitter. She's been banned on the social media site. Not only the social media site, financial site as well, and transportation site, Uber, Lyft, banned at Laura Loomer, all right? She's been depersoned. She haven't used none of these servers, right? What I find interesting is that Laura Loomer are banned from all these financial services, but people like David Duke are able to use Uber still. Like, so you're telling me Laura Loomer is more dangerous than David Duke, right? I'm for sure Louis Farrakhan is not banned from Uber or Lyft or Chase Bank. So Jewish woman, a Zionist Jewish woman, well, she's a self-proclaimed Zionist, right? But that's beyond the fact. But she's a Jewish woman, right? One person, right? Now she's banned from Uber and Lyft, so she's dangerous to Uber, Lyft, and Chase Bank as well. See, these people know that they have a stronghold on people's society. Right now, what's wrong with people's society, they depend on these technocracies, right? These tech platforms. Whether your bank, your financial system, your transportation system, and your social system, right? This is why I keep urging people to get off these social platforms, right? To get off of these social platforms. Get off of Facebook, get off Twitter. Well, I'm already Twitter. The reason why I'm using Twitter is to get information out there. But I know pretty soon Twitter's going to be on that too. This is why I have that gap.ai. And pretty soon, YouTube will prevent my channel from going once it the popularity increases, right? Pretty soon my channel will be stifled, right? Now I'm thinking of having an alternative like BitChute, Minds.com, all right, all the other platforms, and you don't even trust Patreon anymore. Patreon is basically a social site as well. All right, so I'm probably gonna go Subscribe. If you want a future reference, that's where you can find me. But most importantly, find me on Gab.ai. All right, Gab.ai and Twitter. All right. So if anything happens, but I might have to form a secondary channel if something might actually happen. But I digress on that. But going back to Laura Loomer, right? She's been deplatformed everywhere else, right? So so all these tech companies took her out. They just had no more business with her. All right, it becomes 1984. All right, so this is why I tell people to get off of Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I got totally off of that, right? Because they're proven fact that they're addictive, right? Dopamine, right? The dopamine rush when you keep seeing that like button, right? It releases endorphins or dopamine in your system, telling that you like it. This pleasures, the serotonin, right? But you know what I'm talking about, but this is why they're so addictive, because they know these social programs are designed this way, so get you to get hooked on it, to go on more and more and more and more. This is why you can't use Facebook without creating a profile, all right? If you're wondering, you can't use Facebook without creating a profile. All right, you have to log in their page. You just can't serve incognito as a guest. You can't do that. You can't do that at all. You have to create a profile. I deleted all my profile. Thank God I did that. I'm off of that system. Since with Instagram, I'm off of that system because it's owned by Facebook. All right, so I urge everybody to get off this tech platform because you don't want to be too dependent on it. All right, this is what happens when you're too dependent on it. Only use this platform to get news, to get news out. That's what it is. The only reason why I'm using YouTube is to get news out. I'm not doing it to share my personal life and all that junk, right? To share what ice cream I eat, what kind of food I'm sharing. None of that's BS nonsense, all right? I'm doing this for you guys to expose what are these people are doing in the society. This is why I'm using the platform, this YouTube channel. Pretty soon I'm going to transition to another platform, BitChute, Dailymotion, whatever, right? I'm using their platform to my advantages, right? All right, but I digress on that. All right, now I just want you guys to know that they're deplatforming people, and these people, this liberal, they don't understand that. This liberal like Anna Navarro, Joy Behar, they were like, oh, I'm glad they got out. I'm glad they need to be censored. They need to be censored. I mean, do you guys hear, you guys? Right, what if you're next? That's the point. It's not censoring. What if you're next to be censored? Would you like it? People prevent you from talking? No, you would not like that. Anna Navarro, this rude, obnoxious woman. All right, that's not the point. The point is it's stifling thoughts. All right, it's 1984, George Orwellian. All right, Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451 type of BS. All right, you do not want this. All right, it's totalitarian. is a communist. That's what it is. When there's censorship, it's communism. It's not freedom. Communism does not exploit freedom. All right, that's what they need to understand. Liberalism do not exploit freedom. Liberalism doesn't mean freedom. Liberalism means controlled you. All right, these liberals, college campuses, is mind control. That's what these people don't understand. And we're being attacked. They're doing this because the election's coming up and they need to have a stranglehold on people's thoughts and way of thinking. All right? And these Republicans out there, they don't know that this is preventing them from getting reelected. I hope they do. They're part of the system, these rhinos. They want us to be censored. All right? Like what they did with the Patriot Act. Patriot Act is nothing patriot about it. It's taking your freedom away. All right? They're censoring Paul Joseph Watson, Laura Loomer. All right? Louis Farrakhan. I don't agree with Louis Farrakhan, but he has the right to speak as well. Okay? It's not the point. Some Alex Jones I agree with, some I don't agree with, but he has the right to speak as well. All right? They're publishing people. When you publish people's opinion, you're by default a publisher. A publisher cannot censor people, and they're a utility now. Basically, they're a utility. They got entrenched into society so much that people are so dependent on it now. All right, that's their tactic. People are so dependent on it now. All right, what I'm trying to tell you guys, don't be so dependent on it. Get off it right now while you can. All right, that's what people are mad right now about these social sites, and yeah, that's what I think. I think it leads to a wrong path that we're going to. All right, I don't think censoring is the right way to go because I don't want to be censored as well. All right, but let me know what you think. You think censoring people are good regardless whether you agree with them or not? I don't think so. I mean, people have the right to speak. All right. So, yeah, that's my thought. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Once again, because I'm not monetized by YouTube, I'm not bound by any outside interference. That means I can say whatever I want, unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. No, not Instagram. I take it back. Follow me on Twitter and Gap.ai. All right, we need to build up Gap big time. We need to build up Gap. All right, most definitely follow me on Gap. But I'm widely available on Twitter. And yeah, because if you like what I do, most definitely subscribe to what I do. Subscribe to my channel. All right, so I can share what the heck the world's been doing, without people knowing. All right, I'm exposing all these news that people aren't willing to expose. All right, if you like what I do, please subscribe. Most definitely, I'm trying to hit 100 within the end of this year. All right, and on that note, guys, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. My name is Stefan. All right, I'll check you guys in the next broadcast. And on that note, guys, you guys have a good day. Peace.